props to Mikini. Look at him. Look at him.
So because in Japan, a lot of people wear these kimonos, if you're an animal lover, you definitely have to come out to Nara. So as everybody knows, we tried the strongest gelato, matcha gelato. These chips I got. I got these sea urchin chips.
So today, really exciting. We are getting dressed from Yuka. This is our host.
Yay!
Mikini's gonna be wearing, what is this called?
Yukata.
Yukata.
Mm.
And then I will be wearing a, is it the same thing? Same thing? Yeah. So I'm really excited. We're gonna be getting dressed by her and wearing it around the park and go have some fun photo shoots. Are you excited?
Yeah.
We'll show you guys the results. How do you feel?
How do you feel walking in this? Is it hot?
It's actually not too bad because it's very light material.
It's pretty breathable.
Yeah. I feel very special though, I'm not gonna lie. I really liked her dressing me this morning. It was very sweet.
We were going to just find a coffee shop. We didn't know how we were going to feel in this, so we weren't going to go all the way to Nara, which we probably still won't, just because we probably have to get there pretty quick if you need to be comfortable. And you can't take the biggest of steps in this right now. So we're just going to head to the Amagasaki shopping area, and where there's a whole bunch of cheap food. There's a little, the typical Japan shopping areas where you can like take photos and stuff in it. Yeah. And then there's a lot of cheap souvenirs. We still got to buy a magnet because we haven't bought a magnet here. And that place is so cheap that we feel like we can just find a cheap magnet there that's actually good quality. So it's not just cheap material, it's just cheaper in price. So we're heading there right now. It should be about a 10-minute walk. It's like we're like midway between the house that we left from and there. So we're just gonna head there rather than back home. So because in Japan, a lot of people wear these kimonos and a lot of people wear just anime outfits. Like when we were at the observatory the other day, there's so many people wearing full-on anime outfits and everything. It's not weird for someone like me to wear this. So I don't feel people staring at me. So if you're one of those people that doesn't like to wear like the traditional or any type of costume because people are gonna look at you weird, Japan is the place for you to do all of that because it's so common here that this legit is like not even close to being weird. Like there's a lot of stuff that's not close to being weird because other things that are way worse or way more out there are allowed or just normal here. So we went into a thrift store yesterday, which they have in LA, 2nd Street, and all the luxury items were so cheap. They were like a third, not even, they were like a 10th of the price of the US stuff. So how much did you see this bag at the mall for?
$2,300.
And it is $5.98 here, which is about $4.50. And you said 2,000 what?
2,300.
2,300 is how much? Is that $20? That's like $20. You can pay $4 or $20 at the mall. We're going to Travis Bakery. $2.30 for that. So we're gonna see what it's about. Nope, they were sold out of almost everything.
They were. It's that good.
Yeah, gotta get here in the morning. They just had basically breads left, but I'm not really feeling bread right now. I wanted something a little bit more sweeter or with other food in it. So that there was like a bread type pastry that had an egg and it looked like curry in it. That's what I really wanted. They didn't have it. So when you go to Osaka Namba Station, you have to make sure you come out the exit. Not go to the machines. You have to go to this line right here. As you can see, they don't have any limited express trains now, but you still got to get a ticket. Normally you can just pay for it right there, but if you have the klook pass, you have to get it from an attendant, which is Kaz doing, and you need your passport.
3時30分の特急ツアーなので、2枚で。ありがとう。
Got a tickets. Oh, where's his antlers? Cat, there's your friend.
Huh?
Your friend.
So cute.
Yeah, out here taking selfies with deers.
Hi, buddy. Nara is such a beautiful and peaceful place. I'm still laughing. Mikini and I are literally out here with our Japanese traditional outfits. But look at this beautiful temple, red one, and then there's another one right behind me. They do cost money to get in. I think I saw 500 yen per person. So we're just taking photos right outside of it, but it's all good. We can still see the beautiful beauty of it. And so yeah. This really nice Spanish lady gave us some deer crackers for us to feed the deer. So that's what we're about to go do right now. Give them some of the deer treats. I'm also very impressed that McKinney's been wearing his traditional flip-flops all day, riding the train, walking everywhere. So good job, McKinney.
You got ready your cookies?
I still have it. These beautiful deers. Oh.
So like relax and chill. You're an animal lover, you definitely have to come out to Nara if you're in Osaka or Kyoto. I believe it's about the same amount of time because it's the same type of train from both places. From Osaka, it took us about 39 minutes to get here.
And it was pretty easy.
Yeah, and then but from Amagasaki where we were at, it took us about an hour, 10 hour 15 because we had to change trains. And it doesn't cost that much. We got the Kintetsu Rail Pass, Kintetsu Rail Pass, which made it a little bit longer because we had to take majority of it using the Kintetsu Rail. But if you just use the JR or you just use the Hankyu from Amagasaki rail line, it's more of a straight shot, but it does cost a little bit much. And there's no one-day pass, so you have to pay for both ways. But we did the Kintetsu one because we booked a one-day Kintetsu pass that allows us to take it both directions, and then the local bus here in Nara so we can go from place to place.
Props to McKinney. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him go.
So from the train station, the first temple, which you would think is Nara Park area, is about a 7-minute walk, I think. And then from there, it says 15-minute walk to the Todaiji Temple, which I think is where the Great Buddha is one of the UNESCO heritage sites. It's a 15-minute walk, but you can just take the bus straight there, and it's about a 4-minute bus ride. Oh, just real quick. So when you get your pass, the yellow, orangish one, goldish, whatever color this is, you want to use that for the railway. The green one is actually going to be for the bus. So make sure you pull out the correct one for that. Todaiji Temple, and these deers aren't as friendly as the other ones in the other temples further from here and next to the museum. I have no clue why. Maybe it's because there's more of them and it's more competition, but they're like fighting, kicking each other. One deer headbutted a guy earlier, trying to steal some snacks out of a person following them. But I think it's also because like the school kids, they're still fighting. The school kids come here and they're like, the girls are like screaming, the teenage girls. It's like they want attention, but they're like, the deers aren't doing that to you. The ones over there are like super friendly, and they move a little bit towards the little girls and they start screaming. And I'm like, you're gonna freak out the deers. And that's probably why these deers are way back here, because they're a little bit antisocial and they're more in the pack right now. But they're like fighting. You can see some of the teenagers going next to the girl deers, like the older ones or the moms, and they're like, get away from me, boy. like humans would do.
Is that what they're really saying?
I think that is what they're like. Yo, this teenager trying to flirt with me. I ain't trying to get none of that. Once you see this sign in this temple, I've seen it happen. It's funny because I did watch some videos of like people's husbands sticking crackers in their pocket, or just saying that the deer was like aggressive, snatching all the crackers, or just like, nudging at them, butting them. And I was like, oh, these deers are super, super friendly. What are they talking about? And then we got here, and I can understand. So if you want the friendly, nice Bambis, not around here. Once you see this temple right here, those not the deer. You need to go further, closer to the museum or closer to the Kintetsu-Nara station. And those are the friendly deers. But they aren't as many, and they're more spread out. There's a lot, but they're all spread out. So if you want photos with 50 deer in the background, they're going to be a little bit more aggressive. If you want photos with 1 or 2 deer, those are your friends. So as everybody knows, we tried the strongest matcha gelato in Tokyo. And Nara is the birthplace of Japanese tea. So it only makes sense that we get a matcha daifuku, which is basically a mochi. So, did you know that Nara is the birthplace of Japanese tea? So it should be good. It's made with local Nara tea, so let's see, but give it a try. We found the jackpot. If you want snacks, go to Daiso in Nara. Everything's 100 if it doesn't have a price. These chips I got. I got these sea urchin chips that taste like sea urchin. They're potato chips shaped like french fries. They love that here. They sell a lot of potato wedge that you would think they're potato wedges or dehydrated, but they're potato chip wedges. Actually pretty good. It's the flavor's not super, super strong, but you can definitely taste it's a little fishy. It definitely is way more cheesy, but that's what real sea urchin here tastes like. It tastes like cheese whiz. It's also like super, super crunchy. It tastes pretty good. I probably want to go back and get a few more actually.
It is dinner time and we are getting ramen and karaage chicken. Whoops, sorry. Check it out. Excited to eat?
Yep, I feel super traditional.
Oh my gosh, with our outfits. There you go.
We were just discussing who taught us how to use chopsticks.
I don't remember.
She doesn't remember. I think I might have learned in my Japanese class in high school.
Yeah.
But I feel like I knew how to use chopsticks before that.
I don't know.
It's just so funny because most adults that don't know how to use it will never learn because most of them don't want to take the time to learn. So they just grab the fork real quick.
Yeah.
There's no, well, Kat was saying there's no forks in Japan, like on the tables, but I'm pretty sure if you ask, it's probably a little bit embarrassing asking, hey, can you get a fork? Kat is like a newborn toddler putting on shoes. What'd you do this time again?
This is the end and this is what I'm supposed to be.
She used the backside of chopstick. It's like a toddler putting on the left and right shoe in the wrong side.
No, I keep doing it.
It's like matcha wrapped in a red bean, then matcha cream, which you can see right there, wrapped in mochi that's dipped in powdered matcha again. Let's see what it's about.
It's so good.
Matcha is super strong.
Yeah. It's really good. I want another one.
I wish they had a little bit more of that matcha cream in the inside. But it's pretty good. My Italians, this place is for you. It's so cheap here.
Yeah.
So
And it's a pretty high score. 88, that's not bad.
Italians gonna say that don't mean nothing. But if you don't care about cheap tasting wine and you just want to have some wine,
Yeah.
Japan, you get wine for $3.
Yeah, you do. How does it feel to be walking this literally all day?
The middle part between my big toe and the next toe is starting to hurt.
Uh-huh.
So I can't wear the shoes properly. So I gotta click back home.
So pretty much we're at 7 miles already, and we still have 1.5 kilometers back home.
How you gonna go from miles to kilometers?
Oh, I don't know. This is my phone. Do you think you're gonna make it?
Man, ain't no other choice. I'm not going barefoot. You're not in Laos right now.
I mean, even in Laos, you wouldn't be going barefoot.
But your friends be, their feet be tired, they just be walking on the road.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh, let me get out of the way. It's probably like these people. What is they doing? Clicking and clacking, waking up the neighbors.